All right. So number 51, and I'll send 53 in a different video. It says songs on an iPod. For the exercise 49, how many songs would you need to sample if you want the standard deviation of the sampling distribution of X bar to be 30 seconds? Well, I know this. Standard deviation for the sample is equal to sigma over the square root of n. Okay, the standard deviation of the population over the size of the square root of the size of the sample is equal to your standard deviation. And so it says again in the question that we want it to be 30. I have a feeling we're looking for n because it says, what is the size of the, wait now, how many songs would you need to sample? Yeah, so we are looking for n over the square root of n. Now I have to look back at 49. So give me a second to turn the page in the book to see if we know the standard deviation of the population. So it said David's iPod has about 10,000 songs. This year's playtimes have skewed right with mean 225 and standard deviation of 60. Okay, so now the question is this: can we use this formula? So we need to know, is our sample, suppose we choose an SRS of 10 songs. Yeah, so 10 times 10 is 100, and 10,000 is bigger than 100. So it meets the 10% condition. And remember, standard deviation needs to meet this 10% condition. Most students who do 51 will probably just assume that, but that technically is something that you're supposed to do. All right, so now algebraically, how do we solve this? Well, there's a number of ways, and you do the way that you see as best. I'm just going to do this. This is 30 over 1. I really am a big fan of that because I don't make many mistakes. But if you know a better way that makes better sense to you, then it is better because you understand it better. So 30 times the square root of n is equal to 60. Divide by 30 both sides. I get the square root of n is equal to 2. And now to get rid of that square root, I have to square both sides. So I get n is equal to 4. So the size of the sample should be equal to 4. I'm checking the answer, see if that's right. And yes, they say that n is equal to 4. I'll send a second video that will have the other question right here. I just can't remember what it is. So I got to send you two videos. Sorry about that. All right, here we go.